I love spending time with my horses on the ground because it really helps me learn about the horse, his personality, his temperament, but especially get my horse to be very mannered and obedient and accept what I'm doing with the horse. Today we're going to bathe the horse, and I've got a very special yearling stallion. His name is My Royal Legacy, and he's by the famous quarter horse My Royal Lark, so I'm really proud to have him here today. Although he is really even special because his mother is an Oldenburg mare, a warm blood, so he's a sport horse. He's a mix of quarter horse and Oldenburg, or your European bred horses. And he's quite a character, and he loves to play with things. And boy, when I grew up, my mentor always told me when a young horse wants to play with things, it shows a good sign of intelligence. So I'm going to ignore that right now. But what I wanted you to know before I start bathing him, and he's had 2 baths before, so this is his 3rd one. To have a really good experience, I'm going to work my horse or exercise him first, which I've already done. I've worked him at Liberty, and he came in and his nostrils were really flaring, and he's broke a little sweat because it's warm down here in Florida. I want to make sure that his nostrils are relaxed, as you can see here now. And that's going to tell me he's cooled from the inside out before I do bathe him. And I'm also going to make sure that I don't have real cold water. I'm going to mix a little warm with it. What I want you to also realize is that I've got in my barn a very nice wash area, particularly for bathing. And when I work with my horse, I'm not going to tie him. I'm going to have him on beside or between me and the wall. And I love a corner because the first thing you're going to do if they want to avoid what you're doing is back away from it or move away from it. So this gives me a lot of control, but yes, it gives the horse a lot of confidence. Also, too, if I don't have a wash stall, try to find a particular place where you have a fence, where you can put your horse between you and a fence. And if you can get that corner to work in your advantage, this is going to be great as well. And I'm just going to let it run and let him hear it. As you see, he made a move, so he's saying, uh-oh, what's that? Am I going to move away from it? And no, you're not going to move away. We let him hear the noise. And as you can see, this really cool action of this nozzle is like a curry comb. It's got many holes and openings there that this is what's going to be the curry comb. Now, as he stopped and stand, and he's not moving around. If he does, I just move with him. But again, I'm facing him and watching his eye, his ears. Good boy. And I'm going to move. If he moves, I move. And then I want him to first start accepting it on his legs. And of course, the front leg, because that's easier for them than the hind leg at this point. As he accepts it, then I'm going to move up the leg. Very good. Now, see, he's licking his lips right there. That's a very good sign saying, okay, I'm not afraid. I understand. And you see now he's relaxed. He's even got his hind leg even a little bit resting. So now he's put weight on it. But there he's picking a leg up. But I'm not barely touching him. I'm just, again, letting him see the water hit the ground. Listen to it. Very good. Very, very good. And I'm going to keep the water flowing on it, especially this leg that's up. And if he was to move it and kick out, then I'm just going to keep that water there until he will accept it. Very good. Very, very good. Good boy. Very good. There, he's accepting it. Now, to do the other side, I'm going to move my horse. First, I'm going to unsnap him on the one side of the cross tie, move my snap on the halter, my lead on the other side, move my horse across the area, or if I just had a fence, I'd be turning him around. Very good. Now you're going to have more to occupy you here, so I have to be more careful. Snap him on the cross tie on the one side. I want to make sure that he's not afraid of this hose in front of him. Of course, that's why it's good to have that corner or a wall in the background or a corner of a fence, and make sure that that part is he accepts it, not afraid of it. And then same procedure like I did the other way. Again, once he accepts the water on this side, I move up the leg. It's all right. That's a good boy. It's okay. Very good. Very good. That's a good boy. Very good. Okay, now I'm ready to start getting him to accept the water on this side. Very good. Very good. the other thing that I love about this unit and hose is that you can hold down farther. I know it's not going to be easy. On this hose, as you're bathing, and I always go from the back front, and I got to bring his head toward me, so that's it. And the important thing is that you never get, it in his ears. There we go. There we go. And try to stay in the top of his head. Let me get him back situated. Good boy, good boy, good boy. There you go. There you go. Let that water run. It is really important that you do not get the water in his ears. Here we go. Now I got a licking of the lips. Now he's accepting the water from behind. Good boy. As soon as he starts to lower his head, very good. I know. I'm going to go ahead and start to work underneath the head, the side of the jaw. Good boy. That's it. And the more I hold down on this hose, good. Good. That's a good boy. And let it run. Very good. And really praise him with a nice soft voice. Let him know that's what you wanted. The licking of the lips. Very good. Now I always want to make sure I go from behind first. Again, when I do that, get him to accept the water, then I go from the front of the head back on up. Very good. And I also, too, like to let him have a little drink of water.